Oh, this is exciting. I love Slay the Spire so much. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I've got it on my phone, Switch, computer, everything that I could possibly have to have something fit. And this is Slay the Spire 2. It's an early access. It just came out today. I'm just going to play it and just give my, just see what it's like. And I thought I might record it because, yep. Oh, the Ironclad. Play a single run to unlock. Play a single run with blah 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 to unlock. Play a single run with blah 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 to unlock. Play a single run with blah 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 to unlock. Alright, Ironclad. Still the same. At the end of combat, heal 6 HP. Roger that. Would you like a brief tutorial? Oh. No. I will do the tutorial. Ah, I like the little change. It's like a little. Whoa! Map drawing. Erase. Clear. What? Oh, this is sweet. So I can like look up and I can. Well, actually, I can't really. You can't really look up, but you can. Oh no, there you are. So if you click and drag this up, you can actually really theorize where you want things to go. So I can be like, well. Love question marks. These are just normal grunts. These are the elites. The elites will definitely mean that you can get something really cool. Oh, sweet. At the end of the act, you will fight Vantum. You get a much, I think another relic. The relics being up here. We got Burning Blood, which means at the end of combat, we can heal 6 HP. And some relics do good and some relics do bad. Potion slots are still there, so we'll have one single time use potions, which will allow us to be able to heal ourselves or have other things in our advantage. And of course, the campsites for rest, treasure for treasure, merchant for buying stuff, and unknown is an unknown, either event, monster, or anything else in between. Stuff it. Let's do it. Let's pick. You know, let's go this way. So I'll go this way because then I'll get a little unknown straight after 2 battles. That might be nice. And then a rest. And then that way. And then that way. Ooh. Yeah, go on. That's our plan. Alright. Why not? Oh yeah, we should go into the first one. Oh, sweet. So it's mostly the same. We got 3 moves, 3 energy, 3 moves, and, well, I guess 3 energy, which means the cost is how much that we use per card. Is the total amount we can use of our entire card pool. And each of these cards cost, well, these ones here in particular, cost 1 energy each. So it's a nibbit. I've not seen a nibbit. So it's going to do 12 damage in this run, so I can do a defend and a defend to give my shield up to 10, and I'll take the 2, but I'll give a nice 6 damage, and then that's all my energy used, and that's my final turn. The Nibbit attacks for 2 damage as predicted, and look, this card gives us, well, costs 2 energy to use, which will give them vulnerable. Vulnerable to creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. I would use that. And it tends to attack me for 6 and also block. So I'm going to... I might take on the 6. So I can take advantage of more vulnerable before that block comes in. So now... Oh wait, what are you trying to do now? Tends to use a buff. Not if I have something to say of it. 1 HP. Okay. Well, that was good. And because of Burning Blood at the end of combat, we heal by 6. So yeah, losing that health that we got was pretty good. Some gold and a new card. Ooh, deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block. Apply 2 vulnerable. I'm gonna do setup strike. Gain 2 strength this turn. That'll be pretty good. It's a... I love the line. You do it once at the start, and then the subsequent attacks will be sweet. Ooh. So we got 3 slimes. One's a leaf slime, 2 twig slimes. This one's a medium size, and this one's a small size. They're going to do 7 damage, so I can block it all with the 2 defense here, or I could set up. I can do a setup punch, which will then give me 2 strength, but I'll lose the 2 strength at the end of this turn. Stuff it. I'll just take on the big fella. I could have taken down one of them, I think, but this next turn, I should be able to at least take down 2. Well, there's one. And you know what? I'll take on your status here. Oh no! A slime. I've been slime. Draw 1 card. Exhaust. So if I use this, I can draw a card, and then that's an energy, just to get rid of the slime. But it's fine. Done. Ooh, gain 2 strength. Here, this is a power card. A power card I can play it at the start, and that will carry over throughout the entire battle, duration of the battle. Deal 6 damage and a copy of this card into your discard pile. Ooh. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Ooh. I want anger. It might be for that extra, you know, rapid fire damage to something. Okay. You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Gain 7 max HP, or add the Birdonus egg to your deck. Let's just take the egg. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. Dude. Next battle. Alright, this enemy tends to apply debuff. Not if I do one first. Oh! While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your damage deals 30% less damage. Thanks. Alright, here's where the anger comes into play. So, normally I would do 4 damage, right? But because the vulnerable is there, I will be able to do just the normal amount of damage. So, we've kind of cancelled each other out, so to speak. So there's that, there's that. There's that. So now it's on 5. All I can do, the only other thing I can do is to play this defense, which means I'll only take on 2 damage. And I can't play this, it's a quest card. A quest card, that's new. Cool. Vulnerable wears off, and apparently I'm still stuck here as small, but set up strike, gain 2 strength. Anger. We are back. Fire potion, our first potion. Deals 20 damage just to 1 monster. Awesome. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. That's good. Deal 8 damage if your enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. That's pretty good. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. That's a huge damage, huge cost, and I guess huge risk. I might do dismantle. We might be able to chance to do more vulnerable. I mean, we can do a vulnerable now, but we might be able to find some more opportunities to vulnerable more people. To the merchant. I love it. So merchants, we can buy a power, a couple of skill cards. So skills are kind of like cards that don't do any damage to a creature generally, but they're mostly, you know, mostly good against making us feel good. And the 2 attacks. There we go. There's Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. And it's on a discount. So 25 coin for that. That'd be great. And that's where that other card comes into play. We got a few potions down here. So flex, gain 5 damage, strength, at the end of your turn, lose 5 strength. Hand of Greed. These are colorless cards. Colorless cards can be shared by all, I guess, characters they can choose from. So as you can see, these are all red. So these cards are unique to the Iron class, the character that we're playing. And colorless means that we can use this card here, or we can use it on any other run. It's not too bad, like especially this one. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. And then that's it. The card becomes exhausted, which means you can't use it again, but it starts in your hand straight away, so that's really good. Also, here is some other relics. There you go. At the start of your first turn, lose 2 energy. At the start of all other turns, gain 1 energy. The first time you play a power each combat, gain 6 block. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. They're pretty good too, but they're always generally expensive, and I can't feel it. I can't feel it. I can't afford it. So I'm going to do Dramatic Entrance, and yeah, call it there. Thank you. Alright, continue on our set path. I think we're pretty... Oh, wait, now set path says we get to rest. Oh, this is nice. Let's hatch the egg. Bird Swoop. Upon pickup, gain the card Bird Swoop. A bird pip will accompany you in battles. Ah, sweet. Deal 14 damage. So, normally there we could either heal, or I think we can upgrade a card. I just, because of the bird, made sense to the bird. But if I was desperate, like if I take a lot of damage here, I can stop by this rest spot and heal. Or I could actually do this anyway and upgrade a card. Slippery. The next time Anklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. Ooh. They tend to do 3, tends to do 2x3, and tends to do 6. Alright, Dramatic Entrance. This should... Oh, this is going to do 1 damage. Because of their little ability here, which should wear off. Yeah, should wear off after this turn. So what if I just go on defense? I might attack one of them. Oh, Slippery wears off. Aha! And then I'll do Dramatic Entrance. No. Yes. Slippery wears off. Lock. Lock. Oh, and then I can do a lot of damage. Alright, Thunderclass makes them all... Sweet. Makes them all very, very vulnerable. Block 10. Block 6. Let's block 6. Let's take on this one. So then that way, I just need to take 6 damage, which I will heal back at the end of combat anyway. Done. Perfect. Ooh, deals 12 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less energy for each card played this turn. Oh, that'd be sweet, actually. Gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand. Oh, that's good too. Gain 8 block, draw a card. I really need to probably do more for blocking, but for the meantime, I'm going to take that card because it looked really cool. Let's see what this brings us. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. It's unmistakable. Color gives it away. There's a sapphire seed. Were these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one greatly amplifies your endurance, but what if you plant and nourish it instead? Ooh, the first time you play this card, each combat gain... Oh, enchant a card with sown. Or heal and upgrade a card in your deck. The first time you play this card, each combat gain. Oh, I can add sown. I can enchant a card. The first time you play this card, each combat gain. If I do this straight away, I can do it to this card. Wait. The first time you play this card. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try doing it to anger. So what would happen is I play it, I'll get an energy, but then this will create a copy. No, actually this will create a copy. And that one might have sown as well. We'll see. Scour the overgrowth and find a pot with a good aeration. Then you trek around searching for an untouched spot where light peeks through the cracked wall. Carefully you reinforce the pot with bark and vine, and to camouflage it, and fill it with loomy, nutrition-rich soil and nestle the seed just beneath the surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants and pour it over the soil. Grow big, little seed. Unknowing, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually. Thankful for your hard work. Okay, so... these question marks have been really good for us this run. But they're not generally... They're good and or bad. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. There we go. There's the bad. Giant Mauler, 72 health. It wants to do 8 damage straight away. Okay, so let's do Thunderclap. And then we'll do Dismantle. Because the Thunderclap makes it vulnerable, so Dismantle will hit twice. Dramatic Entrance, why not? And then I'll put Block for 5. So this, look at that, 28 damage, 28 health left. Tends to debuff you. Okay. So we'll do Setup Strike. Oh, here we go. Here we can test Anger. Oh my god. It works. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Stomp. Brilliant. Holy crap, that's a great combo. We can do Setup Strike again, or whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Why not? We need something. We need more block. Didn't lose any health. Oh, did lose some health, but I'm fully healed still. Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Now, what's plating? Plating, at the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Okay, so I'll start off with 4 block, 3 block, 2 block, 1 block, I think. Okay, so back here. So we can rest to heal or upgrade a card. So when we upgrade a card, there are 2 states of where these cards can be. There is the first state and then the plus state. That's just it. So for instance, we could Stomp does, instead of 12 does 15, Rage instead of 3 block does 5 block, Setup Strike instead of, oh look, 3 strength, that's pretty good, instead of 2 strength. Innate will do 15 damage instead of 11, that's pretty good too. What I like to do, yeah, you know what, why not, let's do that. I like to try to see which one will give us some really good benefits, like Bash here. I would upgrade this because we can get 3 vulnerable instead of just the 2. Thunderclap only does the 1 vulnerable. But Anger, if we upgrade this card, then it's a really powerful card that we have. 8 damage. Alright, you know what? This is an elite. I'm gonna find an elite. Oh. Mama? No, not your mama. I am mama now. It wants to do 16 damage. It is really strong, but we can get a relic at the end of it, and at the end of its turn, it's going to gain 1 strength, so its damage is going to increase, and it's got 92 health. So, first of all, whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Let's get that up and going. And then let's actually start attacking. Ooh, I should have done the strength potion. No, it's okay. Go, little buddy. Alright, so with all those attacks, we managed to bring it up to 12 block, but the plating should bring us up to 16. So we've now fully blocked their attack. Alright, now, our plating is now at 3. Which is... it wants to do 4, 8, 12. 12 damage. Well, we gotta get it down really quickly. So, let's start off with Thunderclap. I might even do Bash. So it's got 3 vulnerable. And I will just brutally take on this 12 damage. 9 damage with the plating. Okay. So, we're gonna go Anger. I love Anger. I should have done Setup Strike first, actually. So that we could have had that strength. Block, block, and then stop. For 21, it doesn't matter. We win. Say goodbye to your mother. Getting 12 block. Start each combat with 1 strength. Fantastic. And bludgeon. Deal 32 damage. Good. Ooh, gain energy at the start of each turn. And it's a power card. Gain a block, get another A block if you have exhausted card this turn. No, let's do the power card. And thinking that we would need to heal, we don't. So we're okay. We can smith and upgrade. And upgrade the power card to gain 2 damage, maybe. I mean, 2 energy. There's nothing wrong with more energy, right? I don't think. Means we can play more cards. Ooh. We've got 3 people now. Brute Raider, Tracker Raider, and Axe Raider. You want to attack for 7, you want to debuff me, and you want to attack for 5 and also defend yourself. Well, mate. Let's do... Actually, be a bit lazy here. We've got a few potions. We can... I don't think you get them every time you fight, but... we should use them, at least have a spare slot just in case something cool comes in. So this should take care of any of the attacks coming to our way. And I'm going to put Bash here. And then we'll do Dramatic Entrance, which will do 15, I think, to this one. And 11 to everything else. Or 18 and 12. Never mind. Take down you. I might even take down... Oh. You know what? Take down you. Good work, bird. That just leaves you, and you're going to try to attack, but, you know, you can't. My defense is too strong. My defense is too strong. Alright, let's do Rage so we can gain some extra block. Thunderclap. And we won. God, man, I love this game. Uppercut. Draw, apply 1 weak, apply 1 vulnerable. Done. I didn't even check the others. 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Weak actually makes it so that their attacks are weaker. And I just went straight for the elite. This enemy tends to give you 3 status cards. Upon dying, summon something. Okie doke. Okay. Well, let's do anger. I was going to do rage, but we don't really need to because it's not going to do any damage. Let's do it anyway. Why not? We've got the... I might keep this safe. If I use it right, it'll use straight away for 12, but this wants to summon something. I might... It might be imperative to leave. Unplay... What the heck is that? Okay. Alright, Pyre. And then just attack. That's all I can do. I'll brunt this. 16 damage. It's wormy damage. Okay. So it still wants to send me status cards, which I don't know what they are yet. Ugh. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Ugh. Alright, set up strike. Let's see if we can get it down. Nice. Knew it. Wrigglers. I don't think they're doing anything because they're still stunned. But... Oh, good, good, good. Thunderclap. Oh, they're strong. Right. Tends to buff, give me status. Oh, don't give me status. Alright, let's... and my attacks are strong too. So, I'm gonna go... I think the ones with the status I want gone. No, actually, I'll share the love. Great. Alright, our deck is reshuffled. Good, we don't get any of their dodgy little cards just yet. So, I'm going to do Punch. Dramatic Entrance. I could have just done Dramatic Entrance, but still. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Oh, that's going to be... We're going to use that a lot. Pillage. Deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Rampage. Deal 9 damage. Increases cards damage by 5 this combat. Okay, that's good. Gain 12 block whenever you attack this turn. Deal 4 damage back. So I'm sitting between these two. Or maybe Pillage, actually. Pillage might work because I've got that power card that gives me extra energy. Let's do that. Okay, so again, I can rest. I won't. We're right before a boss. Let's have a look at what we can do. Yeah, this one. Apply 2 weak, 2 vulnerable. I think that'd be great. Alright, our first boss encounter. The Vantum. This enemy intends to attack for 7. The next 9 times the Vantum loses HP and only loses 1 HP instead. Okie dokie. Alright, nothing that I do here will matter. I'm going to keep that to the side just in case. So let's just try. And if we do an uppercut, it will, even though it'll only do 1 damage, it'll still apply 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. So that we should be able to at least only lose, 1 HP. Oh, its thing is getting stronger. Oh yeah, we'll get this. They'll give us extra energy next turn. And use anger. Use strike. We could probably defend. Yeah. Blocks everything. Oh, okay. 27 damage and 3 status cards. Alright, now we're going to use rage. Whenever you play attack this turn, gain 3 blocks. So, we'll attack. We'll attack. We'll attack. We'll block. 18. 18 block. That's not bad. It brings us to 20. We take 7 damage. And we have wounds. Okay. Oh, sweet. If an enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. Good. Oh, hello. Welcome. We're about to do a lot of damage to you. And even my bird. Alright. Getting stronger. And the little knife tail is getting further. Now I've got these wounds that they've given me. I can't play them. So they sit there in my hand, taking up precious space. Which, as you can see, I've got 5 energy. I've got cards to burn. I'd love to burn 3 cards. But they're blocking it. So that's one of the downsides of letting that attack hit us. So we'll do uppercut. I should have done rage first. That's fine. Only 3 damage. Oh, look at the anger. Okay, bash. Anger. Anger. Attack. Alright, we take on the... It's going to be, what, 12 minus 4? The 8. Alright, 15. Oh, nice! We did it! The epoch has been discovered. Now this is what I like. Ooh, transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. Giant Rock does 16 damage. At the end of your turn, gain 2 strength. This is what I like here. And Thrash. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to your card. Alright, Demon Form it is. I love Demon Form. It costs a lot, but man, 2 strength every turn. You just get stronger and stronger. Oh, a visitor. This is Tezcatra. Do come in, dear. What can Tezcatra do? Tezcatara do for you? We could enchant all strikes in our deck, which makes them cost 0, and gain eternal, which means they cannot be removed or transformed from the deck. Give a big hug Remove 4 cards from your deck. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add soot. Okay. Well, pumpkin candle. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Extinguishes at the start of Act 3. Oh, might do that. And I know I've got a lot of stuff that gives us any extra energy, but I'll take it. Thank you, Tuscatra. What a path to get to this worm. I'm going to go left. Yeah. I do have money though. I can probably go to the merchant, but ooh, I probably should do that. Let's go to the merchant. We'll head right. Hello, Tunneler. This enemy tends to attack with 13 damage. Well, I intend to set up, to punch, to dismantle, to stomp, to dramatic entrance. And then also just take on the damage. Only 5. Do you intend to buff and also block? Well, I also intend to buff and just attack. Burrowed. Block is not removed at the start of the turn. Turn. Stunned if all block is removed. Oh. Okay, that's neat. Alright, let's use Rage. Get Pyre in. Alright, let's block. 12, we should take on, what, 9? 11. Okay, now I've got 5 strength. I've got all this extra energy. I'm up to 6. So, Thunderclap, Bash, Bird Swoop. Okay, done. Sweet. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy, gain 2, apply to vulnerable, or Whirlwind, deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. Now X is subjective based on how much energy we have, so, and if I'm running around with a bunch of energy, oh. Arms suddenly, this or that, arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that, a scratched up voice whistles from below. Add Clumsy, which is a card that's ethereal and unplayable, which means if this is in your hand at the end of the turn, it's exhausted, so it's just a curse. But I attain a random relic, or lose 6 HP and gain 46 gold. I'm going to do this. Now, the curse is just going to use up precious card slots, but if you remember, I'm coming up to a merchant, and merchants can remove cards. Ooh, bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. You grab the cursed relic, and as soon as you grasp it, shackles materialize on your wrists. You hear ghostly laughter, and a bright plume of fires fill your vision. The whole and arms are gone. Well, if I go here... Well, actually, first of all... Some pretty good relics here. One of them in particular, 50% discount on all products. And then I can get... Oh, retain your hand for 2 turns. And then I can get the card removal service for a cheap price of 37 gold. And now look, I couldn't really buy anything that was like gonna help us right now, but this will help us in the future. This cheap card. And we got rid of the curse. I will return to make a lot more money. Alright, let's go... We could go the elite way. Oh, let's decide after this. Ooh, hard to kill. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Shoot. Alright, well let's do demon form. Ooh, energy potion. I forgot about this. I forgot that I got a new potion. I might use that straight away. Because I'll do dramatic entrance. And that'll do a fair bit of damage. But we'll block. And then... I'll stop you. Brings us 2 cockroaches looking things left. I'm trying to keep the strength potion and the fire potion for when I'm real desperate. Oh yeah, this will do it. Whirlwind. Deal 6 damage and deals 3 damage, additional damage for all cards containing strike. Well, that's all my opening attack cards, so that's going to be great. I'll grab you. Stuff at elite. We could even take an opportunity to smith something and upgrade demon form to have gain 3 strength. Yes. Hell yeah. And you can sit there and you can click on each one of those cards and have a bit of an idea which one you want to upgrade. But I'm confident on demon form. What the heck is this? A decimillipede. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. Oh, I gotta take on everything. Well, good thing I've got things. Alright, dramatic entrance. Then we could do... Wow, this does 42 damage, Jesus. Let's do pillage. I want to see what it happens. Never mind. Perfected strike. Let's take on one of them. You're going to do 10 damage. So that's that segment taken care of. You're going to cost nothing. And that's that segment taken care of. And then the strike will just take it down the middle. Done. One single turn attack to an elite. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Brilliant. And let's gain 15 gold with setup strike. Maybe another pie might be a little bit too much. Sweet. Now we can rest and upgrade some more. Let's upgrade. Maybe we can just upgrade another setup strike. Why not? Or maybe dramatic entrance. It's being used quite a bit. I like that first initial damage to do a lot. Oh hell yeah! Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop room, heal 15. God, we're going good. So yeah, let's go to the shop. We got the 50% discount too, so I'm fully healed. And oh my god, yes. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Sweet. Or start each combat with thorns. Now thorns, whenever I get attacked, damage gets done back. Ooh, Thunderclap is on sale too. Ooh, add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each hand into your hand. Alright, thorns. We can do it all. We can get juggling, and we can get this cheap Thundercap. And still forward apparently a explosive ampule and a skill potion, but that's okay. We'll save our money. That's sweet. Infested Prison. This enemy tends to attack for 22 damage. The first time Infested Prison takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains... Oh. The first time it takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains energy. That's vulnerable. Oh, well, in that case, allow me. And then we'll give you more vulnerability. And a good old dramatic entrance, and a good old attack, and a good old shield for me. 3 from the thorns. Alright. So we'll set up strike. Anger. Attack. Oh my god. Sweet, I'm ready. I feel sorry for this infested prison. I tend to do a lot. Yeah, I can afford this. I can add juggling now. So let's try and remember. What's my 3rd attack? Not gonna lie. Ooh, it might be uppercut. Or it could be a strike. You know what? Let's do uppercut. 1, 2. There's a reason for that. It means we have another strike in our hand. I mean, in our deck. Right? If we have another strike in our deck... Oh, damn. I was like hoping it would prepare for it. But there is this particular card that loves the name strikes. Setup strike. Oh, well, that is strike too. Oh, stuff it. Whirlwind's going to win anyway. God, we're so good. Vulnerable potion. Auriculum. If you at the end of your turn without block, gain 6 block. And then we get a new card. Stone armor, gain 4 plating. Bludgeon, deal 32 damage, or perfected strike. Again, deal 2 damage for all cards containing strike, and it also contains strike. And we've also got another card that contains strike. Oh, we're going to do a lot of damage there. All right, we're going to do question marks. Oh my god. The automaton. There's a chamber filled with dead robots. A lone automaton still has a faintly glowing core and it's engulfed by a grotesque organic growth and doesn't respond. I can study it to obtain a random power, or touch it to obtain a random 0 cost card. Let's do a 0 cost card. Anger. Anger's good. At the slightest touch of the core, you are jolted by electricity. You scamper away feeling altered from the experience. And there we go. There's my circle just being a good old monster. Alright. Ovikopter. Attack. 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 Dramatic entrance. A block. And you attend to summon more monsters. Alright. Bring it in. Hatches after 2 turns. Tough eggs. Minions abandon their combat without their leader. Okay. That's kind of funny to me because it means these eggs, if I take on the Ovikopter, these eggs will just leave. We could do juggling now. You know what? Let's just throw the potion over there. We'll do juggling. We'll do setup strike. And we'll do good old strike. It's hatched. Oh, a little hatchling. I've got 65 health. I need to be careful. Setup strike. And then the perfect strike. 58 damage plus deals 3 additional damage for all cards containing strike. Just overkill. Ooh, colorless potion. Choose one of 3 random colors cards to add it to your hand. It's free to play this turn. Good. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage. Let's do the power actually. And I saw vicious strike there. Ah, stuff it. Let's risk it. Elite. Ooh. This enemy intends to attack 3 damage 7 times. Well, that's bad for it because every time it attacks me, it deals 3. It gets hurt by thorns, which does 3 damage. So if it attacks me 7 times, it's gonna get 21 damage back. Personal Hive. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Well, gonna just risk it. Perfected strike. Dramatic entrance. And that's end 10-1. All that damage. Yeah, my armor blocked a lot of it, but that's okay. Let's do rage so that we can get some block back whenever we attack. So 1 attack, 2 attack. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. At the start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. Your next attack deals additional damage. Yes. Sword boomerang. Deal 3 damage to to a random enemy 3 times. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block. Now let's do... Ooh, apply 2 vulnerable. Let's do sword boomerang. Okay, so I can either rest or upgrade. I might rest so I can be fully healed. Just because, you know, it's the second act, second monster. Alright. This enemy intends to use a buff. This enemy intends to give you 6 status cards. Alright, let's do anger. Oh, actually, you know what? I might even do this colorless potion. We can do Dark Shackles. The enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Secret Technique. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Or volley. Deal 10 damage to a random enemy X times. Let's do the Secret Technique. Yeah, I don't really have many skills. Why not? Perfected strike, dramatic entrance, and defend. Sandpit. Oh. In 4 turns, you'll be eaten and died. Okie dokie. Huh. Okay, well let's do... I can't really do too much stuff here. I can only do one of these powers, either pyre or juggling, or I can start defending. But I might do demon form and juggling instead of pyre, and then just slowly get stronger. All my bravado means nothing if I can't escape, so get further away from the sandpit, increase the cost of this card by 1. And also got a damage, so get back away. And also you gotta try not to die. Thank you, Urculum. We're up to 53 health. And it wants to tend to do a buff. So let's thunderclap it. Oh, I should have done setup strike first. We'll do frantic escape, attack, and then we'll do stomp. Okay. It got stronger. Alright, bird. I need to do this so that you stay alive. So, set up strike. We'll then do anger. And the bird swoop. For 27 damage. Again, we're crushing this. This is awesome. 100 gold. And a card. A big, good card. Lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Okay. Transform attacks in your hands to giant rock. No, I'm not doing it. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. I might have to just do brand. Yeah, maybe we can get some sneaky strength. Act 3, glory. I think from memory, Act 3 I think is the final. I haven't had a visitor. This is from Nunupi. I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab. Here, let's find something delightful for you to wear. We can get a jewelry box, which gives us Hypothesis, which upgrades all of our cards right at the start of the turn. A fur coat, which marks 7 random combatants. Enemies in those rooms have 1 HP. Or living fruit, raise your max HP by 31. 31. That, yeah. That's huge. Alright, not many options here, but there's a shop here, or towards the end. Let's do the shop early on. We've got money. The devoted sculptor. I see you. Enemy tends to use buff. Well, I intend to set up strike, dramatic entrance, and whirlwind. Now go. It intends to caca or ritual. At the end of its turn, gains 9 strength. Jesus Christ. Alright, well in that case, I intend to thunderclap. Not sword boomerang. We don't have time for that. Oh, I should have done perfected strike. I mean, not demon form. My god. Yeah, there's the 9 strength. Alright, well. Set up strike. Anger. Strike. Bird swoop. Just comes in the nick of time. Oh. Body slam. Deal damage equal to your block. Oh, I don't really have many things that give me block. Lose 3 HP gain. You know what? Stuff it. See what happens. Okay. Question mark. Oh, it's a shop. Alright, cool. This is pretty good. I might be able to do some stuff here. Random card in each card. Reward is enchanted with Swift. The first time you play this card, draw 1 card. We can do the Whetstone, which upgrades 2 random cards. Increase our health even more. And get the Wing Charm. Oh, we can even get Bludgeon for fun. Oh, I should have done that actually. Infernal Blade. Add a random attack into your card. It's free to play this turn. That's fine. I always just look at the relics. I love the relics. Always feel good when I have a whole bunch of relics on me. Alright. At the start of your player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. Oh, that's you. The living shield. You're trying to defend your friend. Not for long. Let's take down that juggling. Let's do setup strike, thunderclap, and then for the beautiful copy, dramatic entrance. And hello, dramatic entrance. That's a good combo. Oh, strike it off. Gain 8 block, draw 1 card. Or gain 5 block, upgrade all cards in your hand. Might do almonds. Sorry, it's already upgraded. It's a really good card. And you know what? 60 gold. What can I do with 60 gold? Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack card in your hand. Add its damage to this. Let's focus on blocking some more. So we'll do Flame Barrier. Gain 12 block whenever you get attacked this turn. Deal 4 damage back. And we'll leave it there. Alright, the run I'm going to do is on the right here. Now the reason why is because there's an elite, potentially a third elite. I'm just playing it safe right off the side because there's like just some enemies, some question marks. We might have fun with that, and rather than risk it as I go through to, I don't know, maybe the final act? We'll see. This has been a really good run. Globe Head. This enemy tends to attack for 13, tends to debuff, and its powers are afflicted with Galvanized. Galvanized takes 6 damage when this card is played. Oh god. Oh, takes 6 damage when this card is played. You're the worst. Alright, armaments. Sword Boomerang. Strike. Dramatic entrance. I'll see you on the next one. You block. And which one have you galvanized? None of them. Alright, well in that case, Thunderclap. And we could just uppercut to end? No. We might do... Okay, so if I did uppercut, this is sometimes I do this. I do uppercut and I go, oh yeah, I want to do uppercut. It'll apply weak. It won't do too much damage and stuff. But if I do strike, right, they'll do 10. And look, stomp is now less. So it can do 19. And then boom. We avoid getting hurt. Dexterity potion, add a card. Lose 6 HP, gain 3... In 2... Draw 3 cards, gain 2 exhaust. Draw another card. Sure. Ooh, accidentally skipped the gold. And that's how you can go back. Clear the drawings. We're deep in here now. So we're full health, so let's upgrade some of these cards that we picked up. Juggling. Innate. Okay, which means it'll be there in the start of our hand. Brand, gain 2 strength. That's pretty good. Vicious, when you apply vulnerable, gain 2, draw 2 cards. 16 blocks, deal 6 damage back. We got a few options. Offerings. Yeah, there's no point upgrading that. Let's just upgrade brand. Gets that extra strength. Ooh, let it open up. Play 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. I don't have many skills, so we'll see what I can do. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway, horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entrance 659. You are decided for today's trial. I'm not allowed to reject. I can serve as today's decider. Okay. You sit in a chair of decision-making and the trial begins. A wealthy-looking merchant presents his case. He's accused of murder by one of his rivals. The evidence is thin. You have a feeling that the man is innocent. But the onlookers seem out for blood. The crowd bellows, "Decide, decide, decide!" Or we can say guilty, and then we'll get the curse regret, but we get relics. Or we can say innocent, and we get the curse shame, but we get to upgrade 2 cards. Regret. It all comes down to The curse. The regret. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. Or shame. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, gain 1 frail, and frail means that I gain less block from cards. I might... Where is the map? Okay, the merchant's just up here. I'm going to... I'm going to decide guilty because I want the relics. I'll get rid of it. Ooh, it is decided. You rule that all the man's possessions are to be taken and given as processing fees for the court. The crowd howls in glee. Yeah, that won't bite me in the butt later. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain. A massive gust of wind buffets you, threatening to end your journey. Do I overcome it and lose pillage, or hold on and lose HP? The card in the above option is randomized. Oh. You know what? Pillage hasn't really done too much for me lately. But then again, it might. Hold on. Whirlwind. Ugh, hold on. Pillage again. Ah, stuff. Pillage. I hate bridges. Me too. Alright, let's upgrade something else. We might do juggling. Keep it... let it start in our hand. It might be really useful. And then, of course, we're here. We get rid of the curse immediately. At the end of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Oh, sick! That's really good. Deal 5 damage twice. Alright. We've got 37 cards in our deck. I think it's getting a bit too much. But oh well. Axebot. It is aggressive. When killed, a new Axebot is summoned in its place. Oh god. Alright, well, let's begin. Juggling. So we can do dramatic entrance. Ooh. We can do whirlwind. They'll do 25 damage. Twice? So it does 50. Axebot again. Alright, and then we can do dramatic entrance. And then we could probably just, I don't know. Yeah, you do one. Oh, you know what? You do one again. Great. Enemy's turn. They strengthen up. Strengthen up. My turn. Armaments. Upgrades all cards in our hand. Will be temporary, just for the duration of this match. Vulnerability. Applied. This should take down that one. And then you've got 1 more left and you don't have any left. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Stuff it. Offering. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 energy. And a bunch of cards. We can now... So many options. Lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, which I will. I'm going to exhaust Vicious whenever you apply a vulnerable, draw a card, because I'm... Yep. There's no reasons. I probably could have used it, probably could comboed with this one, but I'm here. I'm here now. We attack you. We get that energy back. We apply vulnerable to all. I'm going to upcut you because you've just come in. And do it again. I'm going to upcut you. And then attack you. And then now we wait. Always found with this game, there are some things that you can do that are just freaking perfect. Amazing combination. The best combination you could ever do. There's some things you can do that was like, yeah, you know what? You got that to the end. And that's one of those times. Deal 21 damage to all enemies. At the start of your turn, place from the exhaust file. Draw 1 card. Start of your turn, plays from the exhaust file. Interesting. Oh, I've never seen it, so I'll give it a go. Now I want Swift Potion because it draws 3 cards, but I've already got Dexterity Potion, again, Strength Potion, Fire Potion. I'm going to get rid of and discard the Dexterity Potion and pick it up. And then here we go. Play 3 vulnerable, draw 3 cards. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. Now let's just do the Tremble. Final Smith. I want this. At the end of your hand, yeah, I want this one to be stronger. It'll only cost 1 less, which is good for me. And here we go, Act 3. Torchhead, Amalgam, and the Queen. I want to draw 3 cards. Okay, that's kind of helped a bit. The reason why is because I wanted Stampede. Oh, I wanted to do Demon Form, but I wanted to get a card that would help me with getting more energy, but I don't. So, Stampede, Juggling, and then we'll do... Should probably try to defend. Dramatic Entrance. End our turn. Thank you, Alex Stampede. Oh, you tend to debuff me, you tend to just attack me. Oh, only... What did you do? Only 1 bound can be played each turn. Cards are unbound at the end of the turn. Oh no. Right. Need to take out that Queen. Let's do Effective Strike. Now I can't play any of these other cards. And let's see if I can get Bird Swoop back. And then we'll keep Bird Swoop in the back end, just in case. You are mine. 99 vulnerable, 99 weak, 99 frailty. You are the worst. This is going to hurt. Oh god. I need to start drinking stuff. I need to take down this Queen, but the Torchhead Amalgam is in the way. So we're going to try and set up, attack, and try and do Body Slam. I can't play any other cards. I need to get rid of this somehow. And I don't see myself getting rid of it anytime soon. You. Anger. Oh, I should have done the anger third. See, that's another reason I should have paid attention. Alright, Whirlwind. No, Perfected Strike. Whirlwind. Whirlwind doesn't do anything. And the worst part is my Stampede can't do anything. It's trying to play an attack card that it's not allowed to. Sure. Thunderclap. Yeah. Good work. Good work, Stampede. Oh, I don't like this one. I don't think we're going to win this. Yep. Let's do armaments. Flame barrier. Defense. Awesome. Letter opener came into play. 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 damage. And that was enough to kill that last one. Alright. You intend to buff up. But I wonder if you're going to try and summon someone. No, we're just fighting? Okay. Lose 1 HP. Exhaust a card. Gain 2 strength. Might be good. Or... Tremble. Oh, here we go. Gain 2 energy. Draw 4 cards. Now this is going well. We can up our strength by just this turn. I was going to do Dismantle for that double attack, but the strength is going to be way better now that I've got more attacks because I can do Uppercut, Anger. And I got Anger again. Lose 1 HP, Exhaust card. I should have done this as well. Sorry, you're going up. Attack, Whirlwind. Okay. Now I've got 10 HP. I'm so like at the end of everything. There's a couple of things I can play. I can do a Flame Barrier. So that gives me 12. I can do Block. That'll give me the 8. So I can fully, not fully, but mostly defend myself. And then I'll use Anger. That's it. Okay, it's going to try to buff. And so am I. I'm going to do Body Slam and Bird Swoop. You're the best bird. No matter what happens, I'm just so happy I've managed to play with you. Deal 21 damage to all at the start of your turn placed from the exhaust file. I don't know what this means, but you know what? Let's do Bird Swoop. And Strike. This is our final run. It's been a pleasure. Oh, nice. But that's it. Oh, and it played again. That's even better. But that's it. You are slain. Is this my true potential? No. The Queen added a piece of the Ironclad to her collection. Epoch is unlocked. And then we get a bunch of unlocks. So we get to discover a bunch of cards, relics, enemies. We discovered all this, the epochs. In Timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Play a single run to reveal this one. Mother of Resurrection, Niao, awaken from her slumber. Rise, champion, again and again. Niao will now greet you at the start of each run. Ooh, oh my god, 4 epochs waiting to be revealed. The Silent. The news of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. New character unlocked. And the new epochs to be discovered. But look over here. The Ironclad. A warrior from a faraway land entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he has lost all reason and identity. All who prevented his ascent shall perish. And we get some new cards as well. Molten Fist, Cruelty, and Dominate. We'll find out. Oh, gain 1 strength for each vulnerable. And another one. We defeated Act 2. The Ironclad's strength surges. It's a placeholder card. The flames of the demonic pact curse through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard is cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp, and Windwalkers smashed into the ground. And even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with this new exciting new flames. All of Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclad. Where is everyone? The following relics will appear in future runs. Ho ho ho. And then this one. Another placeholder. But then, the void of nothingness. But then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. And we get all these. Oh, these are colorless cards. I can't wait to see them as we play. This is a really, really fun way of doing this. So yes, that's Slay the Spire 2. I am so happy. Haha, the Silent. I love playing as the Silent. It's one of my favorite characters to play as. All about poison. But yeah, thank you. I just wanted to quickly run through because I love this game. I hope you like it too. I can't wait to see how it happens as it develops over time because this is still just early access. But man, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.